Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Friday, December 5th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. Many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. I get different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If your brain's bringing a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if an experienced player to this particular daily weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble. I'll show you find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome. The great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. You wonder why I slightly more score than you? To the top right hand corner of the screen, I have a 5% boost. Of course, I claimed that right out the current season 23 season pass, right out the first page. And you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the season pass. Now, if you will take note of the channel, I have started to do the new quest line that we have right over in the Burning Springs, so watch out for those as the next days come along. Of course, I am working the night shift this weekend, but I do have that one published. I do have another one on the way as well, so keep an eye out for them. They'll all be time-stamped just to kind of help you guys out. And the second one is definitely very challenging, so hopefully the video will help you guys out with that. All right, let's take a look here. Looks like we got some extra challenges here, which is nice because we were missing one yesterday, so that's greatly appreciated that they kind of take ownership and accountability and give us some other ones there. All right, let's take a look at this one here. First, choose some Bubblegum 1. Now, this one here is pretty straightforward. Just go to your food and drink section, your Pip-Boy, throw in some Bubblegum there, and you're good to go. But if you're a new player to the game, never played before, you might be wondering, how do I even get Bubblegum? We can get a Bubblegum a couple different ways. We can find Bubblegum just laying around the wasteland. We can buy Bubblegum from other players' vendors, and we can get Perk Bubblegum by simply opening up the Perk card packs for free. Alright, so one good spot that I find Bubblegum more often than not is up here at the Pumpkin House. So let's pop up here today. Now, Bubblegum is just one of those items that's kind of random drop, right? It could be any type of cake, pie, or candy, or pre-war food item. But I find here at the Pumpkin House, I have better luck. Sometimes this little black cauldron will have, look at this Bubblegum right there, right on. Thanks for playing along there, game. Bubblegum right there, the little cauldron, so that's pretty awesome. Right inside here as well. We do have the plastic pumpkin, and look at that, it's Bubblegum inside here too. Score, baby, that never happens. Never happens at all. So that's I'm quite happy about that. That's pretty awesome. So that's a fluke by chance, actually, because I'll be lucky to have get one up here, but to find Bubblegum in each one of these, that's that's pretty cool. All right, so as I mentioned, you can also try other players' vendors. Okay, so people will sell Bubblegum that they find in the wasteland. They will sell their Perk Bubblegum they get for free in their vendors for fairly cheap, just for people like you and me who do our daily weekly challenges. Just one second here. And of course, every time we open up a Perk card pack, we do get Perk Bubblegum for free. Okay, so always kind to make a little mention of that. And as you can see at the bottom, I do have 7 unopened Perk card packs, and you get a Perk Bubblegum in each pack. All right, so if I open up all 7, I'll get 7 Perk Bubblegum, and they come in cola, grape, strawberry, watermelon. And you can go ahead and chew one of those as well. Although I know someone had mentioned about a little over a year ago that they actually used to drop their Perk Bubblegum that they got for free. And until they started watching my video, I was like, hey, that's pretty awesome, because that Bubblegum you get for free counts as chew Bubblegum, obviously. But eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. So 3 daily challenges just like that Perk Bubblegum we get for free. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our food and drink section. And I do have some regular Bubblegum here. There we go. Now, I do have a lot of Bubblegum like that because this past Halloween, we have the event called Mischief Night. And every time I raided those little treat bowls, we get a lot of pre-war food, eat a cake, pie, or candy items. But a lot of times it was Bubblegum. And that's why I have so much Bubblegum here. All right, excuse me. Let's see what's next here, Jimmy. All right, let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one here next. Level up 1. I don't think we're going to be able to level up here. Let's take a look at our Pip-Boy. We go under stats, so we're under 50%. I doubt I'm going to be able to level up here. But we'll still kind of go through some ways, which will give you a little bit XP. Okay. Many different type of boosts we can get here in the game. A lot of people have mastered the way of boosting their XP. Usually anything that's cranberry related, whether it's a drink version or it's a food version, will definitely boost your XP. Okay. Another thing you can do is you can use lunch boxes. Okay. That's more my style. So lunch boxes are found under aid. Okay. So if you do have any on you, you can stack 4 lunch boxes, which will give you XP as well. And you can do that. Now we can buy lunch boxes if we so wish from the Atomic Shop. Now I don't know anyone that does this, but I still like to kind of show people how they are available. They're down here on the utility section and lunchbox. Now sometimes they do go on sale in these bundles, which is pretty awesome. And I always recommend every single day you come here to the featured section, even if you play for about 5-10 minutes, like not very long. Always come to your special offer section because there is something free here every single day. Now, lately, there's been a couple of things free, okay? But as per normal and usual, there is a free item, and it's usually a utility item, and lunchbox is one of those items that we will get for free once in a while. Now, this one here was free here today also, a free score booster, which is pretty awesome, and a free perk card pack so you can get your perk bubblegum, so you can do this challenge, so stuff like that. Just kind of keep an eye out for, you know what I mean, and, help yourself out there as well. All right. And another thing you do to gain XP is you can join a team. So you go off the main map screen, top right-hand corner, you go social. Now you can create your own team if you so wish, or you can join a team. And most of these will give you bonus XP. Even this one here for casual, for intelligence. The higher intelligence you get, the more XP you get there. Anyway, not a whole lot, but every little bit matters, right? But if you're just kind of fooling around going solo, I recommend doing casual and events anyway. If you do join daily ops, raids, and expeditions, there's an expectation there to do those. So if you don't participate, you'll probably be kicked from the team. So just kind of keep that in mind, especially if you're new to the game. But I recommend joining a team so you can get your bonus XP that way as well. All right, so I don't think we're going to be able to do that one here, but I still just want to kind of go through some ways in which you can kind of help yourself. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. Jimmy, claim a workshop 1. So I do have a video link in the description. Claim a workshop for newbies. It's probably about 26 minutes long. It's all time stamped. I show you all the ins and outs of workshops. You can check out that video. If you played for a couple months, you pretty much know all the workings of a workshop. But if you're new to the game, that video will definitely help you out. Now, any workshop to claim is on the map is good to go. The one closest to you, your favorite one. But not all workshops are created equal. Okay, some are a little bit harder. Some will have harder enemies that you have to kill first to claim the workshop. And some workshops are inside buildings. There's a lot of buildings around. It makes it a little bit more challenging. But if you're looking to do it nice, quick, and easy, find Hemlock Hole's maintenance is pretty decent. Tutter County Dirt Track. Lakeside Cabins. Billings Homestead. Even down here at Beckley Springs. I find those workshops very, very easy. They only have maybe 2 to 4 enemies to kill. Very squishy enemies and very easy to do. So we're going to do the Hemlock Holes. So we're going to go to Hemlock Holes here. Of course, we can't fast travel to our workshop because we don't own it yet. But if you're a new player to the game, you don't have a whole lot of caps. I recommend you do that anyway. Just claim a couple workshops if you plan on playing for, an hour or two. And that way there you can utilize that as a free fast travel around the map. There's a little tip there for you. Let's go down here towards our workshop that we're going to claim. And there's usually only a couple ghouls here. All right, there's 2 of them here. The other 2 will be popping out here very shortly. There they are. There we go. So now we can claim the workshop. We get 20 caps. So we can walk right over to the workshop and then claim it that way. Or you can get close enough. Basically, it's the same button that you would use to build in your camp. Just hold it down. There you go, 25 caps. All right, so as we're claiming the workshop, that'll be done here soon. So if, just make a little mention, if you are on the server with other people, you're trying to claim a workshop and you're able to, some people would have left that server. And sometimes you'll have to pay more for a workshop. So just to give you an idea what that looks like. So the most I ever paid for a workshop was about 55 caps. Okay. But I was paying for a couple turrets, a couple flooring, some other traps around. Nothing crazy. I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands of caps. Just an extra, 25 caps or so. So just to give you an idea what that looks like. All right. Good stuff. So let's head over this way here. We're going to do an event. We're going to get out of there. Now, fun fact, if you do participate in defending the workshop, that does count as an event. All right, let's see what's next here. Catch a fish 3. So in order to catch a fish, you will need a fishing rod, okay? And the only way to get a fishing rod is completing the side quest called Casting Off, okay? You go to complete the casting off. You come here to Fisherman's Rest, which becomes a free fast travel once when you discover it. Very simple quest to do, but just in case you're new to the game, I do have that video here on the channel, but it's pretty straightforward. Once when you complete it, you get your fishing rod. You can craft fish bits and grilled fish, okay? You get those recipes, and you can do this daily repeatable quest, which pops up every single day, big fish in a small pond, which I highly recommend you doing. Because it gives you really good camp items, skin for the backpack, skin for the cooking station, etc. So it's pretty good to do. So you will need to do that casting off in order to get a fishing rod, right, in order to fish. Now, if you never fished in the game before, don't always go by the map. Sometimes it shows you large bodies of water, but there's no water at all, okay? Sometimes the rivers are too narrow and too shallow, where you can't fish at all. One region is guaranteed for sure, and that's right over here. It's the Ohio River. The Ohio River is your best bang for your buck, and we know it's there guaranteed. Now, even around up here at Hemlock Holes, there are a couple little spots we can fish, so let's go ahead and do that. Now, there is a grafted monster down here as well. We're going to take care of him, because as you fish, you can get attacked, so I will take care of him. There we go. Okay, so you see how shallow it is, see how the fish is grayed out, okay? So we can't really fish here, but I think there is a little spot here, right over here. Where rad roach is. Right over here, perfect. So even here is a little too shallow as well. You see how the fish is grayed out? And if you go in too far, it won't let you fish anyway. Let's try over here. It's been a little while since I've been up here fishing, but I know we can't. Oh, this one here looks deep enough here. There we go. So now, see how we went in a little too far? Yeah, we went in a little too far there. It was kind of grayed out. All you do is just hit your fish, and basically your guy just whips out his fishing rod automatically. And I recommend using common bait. You don't really have to use common bait. You can use whatever bait you like. I don't really have a whole lot of common bait on me, so we're just going ahead and use this improved bait here. Nothing real special. But the Ohio River is definitely the place to go, especially if you're new to the game. You don't really know a whole lot of fishing spots. Plus, it's part of the forest. Nice and easy. Alright, there we go. Catch a couple more fish here. Well, it's a good one here, I think. The bullhead. Yeah. Oh, no. Close, Joe. It's a walleye. Okay, one more fish here. Soaking up the old rads there, because I'm a ghoul. That's definitely welcomed. If you're a smooth skin, not so much. This guy's coming in real slow here. There's a bullhead there. There we go. Catch a fish, 3 for 3 done, just like that. Nice. Alright, let's see what's next here, Jimmy. Go, Blood Eagle 10. So many great spots we can find blood eagles here and around the wasteland. We're more so looking for this particular icon right here. So real squishy, guys. We have the crosshair, Twin Pine Cabins, Hunter's Ridge. We have good old Blood Eagle Alley, I like to call it. Starts down here at the Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Killbox, the Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Senate Game Camp, good old Bloody Franks. Maybe only one guy down there. Crimson Prospect. There's a couple more places there too. Yeah, there we go. The Bounty. Right on. So a couple great spots there for the old Blood Eagles. It's really up to you where you want to go. And as I always mention, you know, the game doesn't know if you took the easy way out or the hard way out. It only knows if you did it or not, basically. Okay. So we're pretty close up the crosshair. So let's just visit up here. Might as well stick up to the area. All right. Lock and load here, Jimmy boy. Took up some really good glow action going on there. Now, fun fact, if you ever visit the Blood Eagles, they have a little alarm that they bring in. If they set the alarm off, you know there's going to be 2 to 3 dogs that come in. So if you're looking for canines, a great way to look for canines is go after the Blood Eagles here. Just a little tip there. And there'll always be a couple dogs around after, but they have to sound the alarm for that to happen. That pump action shotgun there, nice. All right, let's head inside here. We should get the rest of them inside here. Now, once we're inside, there'll be a couple of glowing mole miners in here, and they will be attacking the Blood Eagles, okay? So we're going to run down here real quick and take care of them. Oh, he's level 100. Oh. There we go. Hero Blood Eagles 10 for 10. Just like that. Nice little spot in here, too. Not too bad. They don't really do a whole lot of damage to me. This looks and sounds worse than what it is. Is there one more guy? Oh, yeah, there's one more dude here. Let's take care of him, too. This way he doesn't feel left out, right? Alright, good stuff. Oh, he sprung that trap, didn't we? Alright, let's see what's next here, Jim. Take a camera picture at the Rust Kingdom 1. Okay, so this one here, you definitely have to make your way over to the brand new region. Take a look at that real quick. Okay, of course, Burning Springs over here. Now, the last couple of days, of course, the first day was a write-off. Okay, for most of us or all of us. I did try to cross the Ohio River here from various areas and wasn't able to. It just won't let you. You do have to cross at the bridge. Either on the bridge or under the bridge, but that's how you can make your way across here, okay, if you're just here to do some challenges, okay? Now, down here, this will be the Rust Kingdom right down here, okay? And you can either find it on your own, just exploring, but we did find this basically through the quest lines, okay? So let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel over here real quick. Oh, sunny bubbles there. Okay. So let's take a look at this challenge again. Take a camera picture at the Rust Kingdom. So we must use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. If you try going photo mode, it's not going to work. Okay, you must have a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. And you have to be at Rust Kingdom, like inside. Okay, you can't be on the outside looking in using your zoom. You must be inside, okay? So just make a little mention there, okay? So let's go ahead here. We're going to try to sneak in here. Oh, yeah. Deathclaw Monarch sitting there. I think he saw me. Alright, so let's get up here. Alright, this feels like a pretty good spot right here. Alright, we're in caution. He's just below us there, that cat. Alright, so let's whip out our Pro Snap the Deluxe camera. Again, if you try going photo mode on the main map screen, it's not going to work. Okay, you must use a Pro Snap the Deluxe camera, which is considered a weapon here in the game. Whip it out here. There we go. Take a camera picture at the Rust Kingdom 1-for-1. Now, if I was way back there up on that hill, like way over there, okay, it would not let me. I had to actually be on site. That's how that works. Same thing when we had the challenges for take a camera picture at Nuka World on tour. Same exact thing. Or the best build, same exact thing. Okay. Now, if you don't have a Pro Snap the Deluxe camera, I do have a video here in the channel. It's probably the very first video you come across on the Jim McSteel YouTube channel. I did it last year with my low-level guy. I think it was like level 23 or level 24. Very easy to do. If he could do it, you definitely can. And that video is all timestamped. But if you accidentally drop your Pro Snap the Deluxe camera, it'll destroy itself. So you must take good care of it. Now, there is a couple ways you can get it back. The very first time you get your Pro Snap the Deluxe camera, there'll be a side quest that pops up called the bucket list. You go around the wasteland, take a bunch of pictures, and after you complete the bucket list, you're able to pick up any broken Pro Snap the Deluxe camera you come across in the wasteland, take it to a Tinker's Workbench, and craft your Pro Snap the Deluxe camera back. The second way is by coming here to White Springs to use the front door entrance, I like to call it here, the White Spring Resort entrance. There'll be a random encounter that happens here every single day. It changes every day, okay? It could take days, weeks to months for it to pop up, or it's where you have to take a photo. You're given a Pro Snap the Deluxe camera, and you get to keep it at the end. Now, I've never done that myself, okay? But I have been told by some good sources that it does work, all right? All right, let's take a look at the next one here, Jimmy. All right, collect caps 250. All right, so this one here is a pretty decent one. Couple of different ways we can do this. You can wait for people to go to your camp, buy things from you, and but let's just face it, that could take forever, especially how a new update just came out. People aren't going to other players' camps, okay? Another thing you can do is go around, have some fun, and kill a bunch of enemies, okay? And every enemy will give you caps in some sort of fashion. Now, I usually find Scorched, Mole Miners, Super Mutants, the human enemies, okay? Even like these Rust Raiders that are here, they give you the most caps. Grafted Monsters give you pretty good caps as well. Another thing you can do is you can do events and daily quests. Okay, now the amount of caps that you get for completing each one will be different. Okay, but we will get a certain amount of caps for completing events and daily quests. And even if you join a team, if your teammate does events and quests, you'll get a little bit of a kickback as well. So that's another thing you can do. And last but not least is you can go to a couple areas. Okay, where you can find a lot of enemies. So I find up here Morgantown Airport pretty decent. Lots of Scorched up here. You can spawn in the event called Collision Course. Okay, lots of weapons and armor to pick up and chems. You can just walk right over here to the Morgantown station. Now, if you have a carry weight booster, that's great. If you have travel agent under charisma, that's great. If you can fast travel if you are overweight, okay, but you're still overweight, so you can't run, okay. So that's why I kind of show here, because I have a train station right here. Okay. Another great spot is down here in Welsh. Now, these mole miners down here will have some pretty good weapons on them, usually shotguns, missile launchers. There's probably about 8 weapons just laying around, okay, usually on the rooftops, a couple buildings. There's a train station right here as well. So let's pop down here to Welsh. We're actually going to spawn into the train station. And as we kill these mole miners, we'll be getting some caps off them, which we'll see here very shortly anyway. Okay. I wonder why that weapon came up. That's weird. Yeah, we have the old treasure hunter mole miners here, so that's definitely interesting. So it's Treasure Hunter weekend, as you guys know. Oh, is that another one there? There is. 2 of them. Nice. Now, one thing good about Treasure Hunter mole miners is they are not overly picky who they hang around with. They will hang around with any other type of enemy, which is pretty good. Unlike Festive Scorch and Spooky Scorch, they only hang out with their own kind, right? Treasure Hunter mole miners are something very similar to the High Cultist Priest. Oh, Ornate one, nice. And, yeah, we'll take that. We'll sell it. Oh, geez, didn't even see this guy. I think he's... he put his arm up, too. He put his arm up. He's just a shock. Oh, pop action shotgun. Now, if you haven't played the game... Holy. If you haven't played the game for a while, I would say maybe about 2 years. If you haven't played for a couple years and you're returning to the game, you might remember that we used to get a lot of armor. We used to get a lot of weapons off of killing enemies, okay? Not so much the fact anymore. So there's a weapon just sitting right there. Let's head top of this roof here, where this other mole miner was. Grab this stuff here too. There'll be 3 more weapons up here. Now, we don't get a whole lot of pipe weapons, but sometimes there will be some good ones up here. Look at that. We have a buff out here. Let's go ahead and use that guy. Okay. It's always good to see what they have on them. But yeah, nowhere's near the amount of weapons and armor from enemies, and it's just one of those things I don't understand why they changed that. Like, of all things to change in the game, why change that? Yeah, right down here, there'll be a couple weapons down here as well. Only a fire axe here today. Sometimes there's a war drum. Look, this guy's got a good one on him. Nice. Some more weapons here. Some more chems. As I mentioned, if you don't have a carry weight booster, you don't have the travel agent under charisma, okay? Don't worry about being overweight because the train station is just next door here. I think we got that guy already. Did. Got a whole lot in there. There'll be some weapons here. Oh, that's a good one there. Oh, there's armor there, wasn't there? Nice. Sell that. Now, every time you come here to Welsh, I always recommend you come over to this wreckage. Look at all this great stuff in here. Fantastic stuff. That's really good junk items. What else we got here? There'll be a weapon inside here. Only some pipe stuff here today, which is a little unfortunate. We'll grab this sign. We'll sell that. Not a whole lot for the pipe weapons, but better than nothing, I guess. Check inside here as well. We got a shish kebab. Nice. Definitely sell that. Grab that. Usually there's a weapon over here as well. Another pipe weapon. Okay. Thanks, game. Make sure you check the duffel bags. It could be a weapon or armor inside. Look, finally got a pump action shotgun from him. Some more caps. As you can see, the caps are just building up because every time we're killing someone, we are grabbing the caps off them. Okay. More guys up here. Oh, they are not here. They are over there. Now, this is a site for a random encounter where enemies will fight other enemies. So, well, there is a Deathclaw coming down the hill, so we're going to head this way here. We're not going to bother with him. That lone little dude there can take care of him. Okay, so let's go over here. We're going to sell some stuff. What do we got in here? Yeah, we'll sell that too. And that. Nice. All right, so there's a couple of things we can do to help ourselves here. We have a perk card under charisma. That perk card is called Hard Bargain. Now, it's only a 1-star now. You might remember it being a 2 or 3-star before. It's only a 1-star now, so let's go ahead and apply that guy. And if you happen to have Great Mentats on you, which I don't think I do, Great Mentats would give us we'll stack with the Hard Bargain perk card, better barter rates for 10 minutes. I don't have on me. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go ahead here. We're going to trade with this cat here. I'm going to go right to our weapons section. We're going to sell them this stuff that we got. And again, not a whole lot for certain things. It does depend on the condition, what you get in return. Shish kebab. 11 caps for that. Only 4 for that guy.
Now, while supplies are available.
And some armor here. There we go. We're able to get through. Good stuff, Jimmy. Good stuff. Black caps. Nice. So that's something else you can do is too. But, you know, it's a good way to get some XP as well, going around the wasteland. I recommend, you know, Scorch, Super Mutants, Mole Miners, and Human Enemies would give you the most caps. All right, let's head back to our camp here. And we're going to pick something up. All right, last but not least here, kill an enemy with a shotgun 8. So an enemy is basically everything is on the table, right down from the passive old Brahmin we see down through Flatwoods, right up to the highest level enemy we have here in the game. It's not particular in which region, so any region will do, any enemy will do, even including humans and robots, but you just have to be using a shotgun, okay? Now, most shotguns you will need a plan in order to craft, okay? Of course, you could do that at a weapons workbench, but you must have the plan for that. And of course, our shotguns will be under machine guns. Okay, that's where they would be. Okay, you can go ahead and craft it that way if you so wish. Now, if you happen to get a legendary item off of the treasure hunter mole miners as a shotgun, you can go ahead and use that as well. Okay, a couple of great locations where we can find shotguns in the game. Right here, Somerville's Dam. Okay. So at the upper section of the dam, we have that long suspension bridge. So there's a shotgun on either side. It's like a shotgun trap, but there's a shotgun you can take on either side of that bridge. Right up here in Helvetia, if you come down here to the White Church, okay? If you head upstairs, and just before you go to that windy set of stairs to get to the steeple, right there on like a box, there is a shotgun. Right there as well. So those are some great spots you can find shotguns. You buy shotguns from various vendors, like robot vendors at train stations if you so wish, but that's where you can get some free ones if you can find them. All right, let's go to the old stash box here and see what we got for shotguns here, Jimmy boy. Let's go ahead. We'll use the old cold-blooded here today. Sure. Just don't forget the shotgun shells, old pal. Definitely have done that before. We'll just take 200. You don't need to. Whoa, you don't need 200. That would just take it. There we go. All right, so just make sure you're using your shotgun. So let's go ahead and equip this bad boy here. There we go. Make sure he's locked and loaded. All right, so it says an enemy. Any enemy will do. So we are good to go. So let's take it easy way out here. We'll go right down here to Flatwoods as I mentioned. And I'm more or less just kind of coming here. Like, if you're playing the game for a while, you know. But if you're new to the game, never played before, it can be a little intimidating at first. You know what I mean? You don't have a whole lot of perk cards. Don't have, you know, all the enemies can seem pretty dangerous. You know what I mean? You know, we all definitely been there. But when you come here to Flatwoods, there's about 7 Brahmin. There are 3 opossums, 3 mole rats, 2 rad roaches, 3 mongrels up the road there, 4 easy ghouls at the Red Rocket. Very easy spot, okay? You spawn in here, the house with the red star. We have a bunch of Brahmin over here. All right, so you see there how they're counting. 1. You see how he's like standing still? He's just like, maybe if I stand still and not moo. Just folded him. He's not going to notice me, that lunatic with the shotgun. Sorry to do this to you there, Betsy. Old Mr. Opossum there. Mrs. Opossum wants to take her out too. There's about 4 Brahmins just right around here. Oh, he's, oh, lock and load, Jim. There we go. Kill an enemy with a shotgun, 8 for 8. And again, I just show you that more so because how passive they are, that they also count. All right. And I think we're done. We are done just like that. I don't think we leveled up a whole lot there. No, we're still under 50%, but I still give you some good examples that you can do. And if you have any good tips for leveling up for folks, by all means, put them in the comments just to kind of help them out. All right, let's take a look here. We're going to head back to our camp and take a look at weapon of the day here. Weapons of the day, I should say. Yeah, let's put this away, Jim. Weapons of the day. Of course, for the most part, we were using this guy right here, the two-shot hunting lever action, night vision lever action rifle. Plus when projectiles, plus 75% damage, plus 50% chance to hit target in VATS, plus 100% fast movement speed while aiming, night vision, two-shot Vans enhanced nimble, power and receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long night vision scope, suppressor, hunter lever action paint, 255 times 2 damage, 45 ammo, just 5 in the old tube there, single fire. Good little weapon for sure. And for a short time we use this old bad boy here, cold-blooded tactical cold shoulder, 4 times ammo capacity, plus 50% damage to cryptids, hardened receiver, aligned long barrel, aligned stock, reflex sight dot, muzzle brake, cold-blooded paint. Oh yeah, baby. 66 times 8 damage, 44 times 8 cryo damage, shotgun shell, single fire. Absolute cannon. It's a cannon. Perk cards, again, nothing real crazy with the perk cards. Pretty much the same loadout that I've been using for the last 2.5 months. And I forgot to put that perk card back. As you guys know, I always have an issue with that. Legendary perk cards. Again, these don't change for me. Very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. And of course, our armor here. Let's take a look at that real quick. I think I forgot to do that yesterday. I kind of reviewing the video at the end. I'm kind of switching around the little dial there, and I'm thinking, yeah, I think I forgot to go over the armor. Aristocrats, ultralight secret service left arm. Chameleon, ultralight secret service left leg. Mutants, ultralight secret service right arm. Resistance secret service under armor. Troubleshooters, ultralight secret service right leg. Vanguards, jetpack, secret service chest piece. Good times. And don't forget to watch out for the videos there for the new region. Okay, Burning Springs. I did release one just before making this video. I do have another one in the queue for the second quest. I do have to edit it a little bit there because there are some times we were just kind of traveling looking for enemies, okay, that are new to us, okay. So I just got to edit that one a little bit there to make it a little bit shorter, but hopefully the videos will help you guys. The second quest in that quest line is it's challenging, very challenging, and I'm hoping the video when I put it out tomorrow it'll help you guys out. But if you do have any questions, by all means, I don't mind answering them. Other people on the channel don't mind answering them either. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew, Andrew, Waywarner, John, DJ 59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Benny Bunny, AJ Fultz, Adolfo Perez, Aussies 1, Ricardo 186, Eric R, Shepard, Zach M. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.